This is Mitchell Panter with the law firm of Panter, Panter & San Pedro. I want to talk a little bit about a minor settlement. That is when you have a case involving a minor, a child, someone under the age of 18 years old, and you resolve a case. The courts are very cognizant of the fact that the child might not have the financial know-how or the ability to handle money. So whether it's a large settlement or a small settlement, the courts are very concerned with making sure that the money is set aside for and basically made for the benefit of the child. And so there are certain rules and regulations which apply. I want to just talk a moment about that. I've got a flow chart, and a flow chart basically says any global settlement over $50,000, global settlement over $50,000 benefiting a minor is subject to court approval, regardless of the amount apportioned to the minor. So the first consideration that you have to find out is how much is the total settlement of the case, and you also need to consider what is the amount of money that the child is going to recover. If a case is settled for $15,000 or less, under those circumstances, it can be settled and you don't need a court approval, you don't need a guardian or guardianship or anything like that. The court will assume that the parents are capable of handling the money for the child and make sure that the money is apportioned for the child correctly. However, if the settlement is above $15,000 that the child is going to get, then court approval may be necessary. Furthermore, if the settlement is more than $50,000, then not only is court approval required, but a legal guardianship is required, and a guardian ad litem, an attorney appointed specifically to look after the interests of the child, is appointed to make sure that the settlement is fair. When we have large settlements for children, what we do is we set up a structured settlement or an annuity so that when the child turns 18, 19, 20, they're able to get that money. We work with our clients to make sure that the child is cared for. We work with our clients to make sure that down the road, the child has a college fund, has the ability to pay for their medical expenses into the future, and that others don't take the money from the child before it's time. So Panter, Panter & San Pedro is very concerned with how cases are settled involving minor children, and your lawyer should be too. If you have any questions more specifically about how to settle a case or a case involving a minor child, please give us a call, 305-662-6178, or visit us at panterlaw.com. Panter, Panter & San Pedro is a law firm dedicated to protecting Florida's families.